Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we're tackling a topic that's often overlooked: picky eating in adults. We all know someone who eats like a child. Maybe that someone is you, and that's okay. We're here to help. If you struggle with trying new foods or find it challenging to maintain a balanced diet because, well, you just don't like anything, you're in the right place. We're going to explore 5 fantastic eating hacks that will help you expand your palate and improve your nutrition, all without sacrificing enjoyment. Get ready to say goodbye to those limited food choices and hello to a world of delicious possibilities. Let's dive right in. Okay, before we jump into the hacks, let's take a quick second to understand why a balanced diet is so important, especially for us picky eaters. You might be wondering, why should I even care about changing my eating habits? Well, let me tell you, it's more crucial than you might think. You see, our bodies are like high-performance machines, and they need a variety of nutrients to function at their best. Just like a car needs the right kind of fuel to run smoothly, our bodies need the right mix of nutrients to keep us going strong. Think of it like this. You wouldn't try to run your car on just one type of fuel, would you? Imagine trying to drive a high-end sports car on low-quality fuel. It just wouldn't work well, right? It needs a blend to perform optimally. The same goes for our bodies. A balanced diet ensures that all our bodily systems are running efficiently, from our brain to our muscles. Our bodies are the same way. They need a mix of vitamins, minerals, proteins, carbohydrates, and healthy fats to have energy, stay healthy, and fight off diseases. Each nutrient plays a unique role in maintaining our health. For instance, proteins help build and repair tissues, while vitamins and minerals support various bodily functions. But here's the thing, when we limit ourselves to a small selection of foods, we miss out on essential nutrients. This can lead to a range of health issues, from minor inconveniences like feeling tired all the time to more serious conditions like weakened immune systems. It's like trying to fuel that car with just enough to get by. Eventually, it's going to start having problems. Over time, the lack of proper nutrients can cause our bodies to break down, much like a car that hasn't been properly maintained. This is especially true for us picky eaters. When we stick to a limited range of foods, we deprive our bodies of the variety they need to thrive. This can make us feel sluggish, affect our mood, and even impact our long-term health. Our limited food choices can lead to nutritional deficiencies, low energy levels, and even increase the risk of certain health issues down the line. For example, not getting enough iron can lead to anemia, while a lack of calcium can affect bone health. Now don't worry, I'm not saying this to scare you. The goal here is to inform and empower you. Understanding the importance of a balanced diet is the first step towards making positive changes. The good news is that by incorporating a few simple hacks, we can overcome these challenges and improve our relationship with food. These hacks will make it easier to include a variety of nutrients in our diet without feeling overwhelmed. So, let's dive in and discover how we can make healthy eating enjoyable and sustainable. Let's be honest, sometimes the thought of eating a giant plate of vegetables is about as appealing as, well, not very appealing at all. The sight of a mound of greens can be daunting, and the taste might not always be something to look forward to. But what if there was a way to get all those nutrients without the struggle? But that's where our first hack comes in: smoothies. These vibrant, delicious drinks are a game changer. Smoothies are like the Clark Kent of the food world. They may look unassuming, but underneath that creamy exterior lies a powerful, nutritional punch. They are the superheroes of our diet, hiding in plain sight. The beauty of smoothies is that they allow us to sneak in fruits, vegetables, and other healthy ingredients that we might not normally eat. Imagine blending together a mix of spinach, berries, and a banana. The result is a delicious drink that masks the taste of the greens entirely. And the best part? We can do it without even tasting them. It's like a magic trick for your taste buds. Think about it. You can blend spinach into a fruity smoothie, and all you'll taste is the sweetness of the berries. The vibrant color and refreshing taste make it a treat rather than a chore. Or you can add a handful of kale to a tropical mango concoction, and it'll be our little secret. The bold flavors of the mango will overshadow the kale, making it a seamless addition. The key is to start with a base of your favorite fruits, the ones you already love, and then gradually incorporate small amounts of vegetables or other ingredients you're trying to include in your diet. This way you can ease into the habit without overwhelming your palate. You can also experiment with different textures and flavors by adding things like nut butter, chia seeds, or even a scoop of protein powder. The possibilities are endless. Each addition brings its own unique benefits, from added protein to healthy fats and fiber. So ditch the boring old salad and embrace the world of sneaky smoothies. They are not only more enjoyable, but also more versatile. You can have them for breakfast, as a snack, or even as a post-workout refuel. Your taste buds and your body will thank you. With every sip, you're nourishing yourself in a way that's both delicious and effective. So go ahead, blend up some goodness and enjoy the ultimate disguise for your daily dose of veggies. Okay, let's talk about flavor. It's the essence of what makes food enjoyable, memorable, and sometimes even crave-worthy. We, picky eaters, can be a little particular about our tastes, right? We often find ourselves stuck in a rut, eating the same bland meals over and over again. But what if I told you there's a way to enhance the flavor of your food without turning it into something completely unrecognizable? Enter spices and herbs. These little wonders can elevate your dishes to new heights. Spices and herbs are like magic wands in the kitchen. A sprinkle here, a dash there, and boom! You've got a dish that's bursting with flavor. You've transformed a bland dish into a culinary masterpiece. Imagine taking a simple chicken breast and turning it into a mouth-watering delight with just a few shakes of paprika, garlic powder, and thyme. The best part? Spices and herbs not only add flavor, but also come with a whole host of health benefits. Take turmeric, for example. It has anti-inflammatory properties that can help reduce pain and swelling. Or ginger, which can help with digestion and even soothe an upset stomach. It's like having a natural remedy right in your spice cabinet. Now, I know what you're thinking, but I don't like the taste of spices. And that's okay. It's all about finding the right balance and the right spices that suit your palate. The key here is to start small and experiment. You don't have to go all out on your first try. Begin with a pinch of something mild and familiar. Begin by adding a pinch of your favorite herbs like basil or oregano to your next meal. These herbs are not only flavorful but also versatile, making them a great starting point. As you get more comfortable, you can branch out and try new ones. Maybe experiment with cumin, coriander, or even a bit of saffron for a touch of luxury. You can also use spices to mask flavors you're not a fan of. For instance, if you're not a fan of the earthy taste of beets, try adding some citrus zest or a hint of cinnamon to balance it out. For example, if you're not big on the taste of fish, try adding some lemon pepper or dill to your next salmon fillet. These spices can enhance the natural flavors and make the dish more palatable. Remember, the goal is to find what works for you and your taste buds. It's a journey of discovery, and every little experiment brings you closer to your perfect flavor profile. So get creative, have fun, and don't be afraid to experiment. The kitchen is your playground, and spices and herbs are your tools. Embrace the adventure and spice up your life one dish at a time. All right, let's talk texture. Sometimes it's not the taste of a food that we don't like, but the way it feels in our mouths. But guess what? We can change that too. How? By experimenting with different cooking methods. You see, different cooking methods can drastically alter the texture of food. Take vegetables, for example. Steaming vegetables can make them mushy, which some people find unappetizing. But roasting them brings out their natural sweetness and gives them a satisfyingly crispy texture. The same goes for proteins. Grilling a chicken breast can make it dry and tough, but baking it in a flavorful marinade will keep it juicy and tender. Even simple changes, like using a different type of pan, can make a big difference. For example, cooking eggs in a non-stick pan will give them a smoother, more delicate texture than cooking them in a cast-iron skillet. Don't be afraid to get creative and try new things. You might be surprised at how much you enjoy a food when it's cooked in a way you've never tried before. This last hack is for those of us who are really hesitant to try new foods. It's called gradual introduction, and it's all about taking baby steps. The idea here is to slowly introduce new foods into your diet by mixing them with dishes you already enjoy. This way, you're not overwhelmed by the new flavor or texture, and you can gradually get used to it over time. For example, let's say you want to start eating more vegetables, but the thought of a big salad makes you want to run for the hills. Instead of forcing yourself to eat a whole bowl of greens, try adding a handful of spinach to your next smoothie. Or, if you're trying to incorporate more protein into your diet, start by adding a tablespoon of lentils to your favorite soup or stew. You'll barely even notice they're there, but you'll still be getting those extra nutrients. The key to gradual introduction is to be patient and persistent. Don't expect to love everything you try right away. Just keep experimenting and adding small amounts of new foods to your meals, and eventually you'll find yourself expanding your palate without even realizing it. That's it for our 5 eating hacks for picky eaters. Remember, expanding your palate takes time and effort, but it's so worth it in the end. By incorporating these hacks into your routine, you can improve your nutrition, discover new favorite foods, and make mealtime a more enjoyable and fun experience. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you found it helpful. Subscribe to my channel and check out this next video for more tips and tricks on living a healthier and happier life. And be sure to let me know in the comments which hack you're most excited to try first. I can't wait to hear about your culinary adventures and experiences.